So you sent me this, Mersh.
Yeah, she got a.
Is there a setup or just play it? Who is this person?
This is Representative Katie Porter.
Okay.
Who's a fat liberal Democrat woman.
Oh, okay.
And well, Bill has a little fun with her.
Okay.
An unfortunate name.
We should be able to have a civil debate. Nobody, including Riley Gaines, who I disagree with strongly, should feel
What do you disagree with, out of interest?
I think that it should be up to sporting bodies to make the decisions about who
But
and
what
how
has she
should
said
compete.
that's actually wrong?
I think that what she has done is try to turn this. We talked about people, using things to kind of get likes and get clicks.
That's not what she's doing.
It's
I mean,
not?
I've got no truck for Riley Gaines personally, but all I've seen her do is stand up for women's rights to fairness and equality.
But she has
she actually competed
her-
against Leah Thomas, and it was obviously unfair. Leah Thomas won one of the races in the NCAA championships by 50 seconds against a bunch of biological females.
50 seconds, but think about that's a big gap.
You simply couldn't keep up. That cannot be right.
Swimming competitions are won by like fucking fractions of a
Yeah,
second.
they're always like a cunt hair. Yeah.
Yeah. Literally.
Cannot be fair.
That is something that I trust. I think our sporting bodies should be dealing with. And by the way,
And what Riley
But
Gaines
what
is
happens-
doing
what
is
happens-
pointing out that they're not.
But what happens when like a Florida sporting body decides the opposite thing is what we're going to do, or like a North Dakota or South Dakota goes, yeah, we're not going to let that happen. You guys all of a sudden start shrieking autistically at them, so you don't leave it up to the sporting bodies.
Somebody goes, 1 or 2 seconds is fine, but like 50, 60 seconds? You did beat him by a lot, Tranny.
You did. 50 seconds is a lot.
Riley is speaking up for herself, and that is her prerogative, and I respect her free speech.
I think she's speaking up for pretty much every female athlete in the world.
Pierce is right. And the last thing that came close near Pierce, the last good thing that was near Pierce's mouth was when Jeremy Clarkson punched him in it.
Yes. You know, you guys are in a bad position now because now even the Bill Maher crowd is starting to clap, which is you're starting to lose your fucking liberal dudes now.
And the Bill Maher crowd tends to be the crowd that gives the money. It is. It's that the elite, that stuffy Upper West Side liberals are ones that like Bill Maher, right?
I mean, wasn't that the point of Title IX? Title IX in the early 70s was something that was it was a major event in feminism, that we finally have this law that says at colleges, right, and I think high schools too, but definitely colleges, women's sports have to be given equal to men's sports, so that women aren't
By the way, remember when that was the reasonable liberals, and you could be like, okay, I mean,
No.
I don't agree with everything, but I kind of see, like Merce pointed this out, and it was something it was so stupid, but it was something that I really held beyond the pale. Like we were in Austin, we're in the elevator, and I brought this up before, but it just really made me think about it. Was like, he goes, they had like, hey, recycle your bags on Tuesday. And Mersh goes, remember when this is the only annoying thing we had to deal with liberals was when they were being reasonable, like, hey, recycle.
Yeah, remember when they literally, it used to just be like Lisa Simpson liberals.
Yeah.
Like they were kind of annoying.
Recycle, okay.
Yeah, I can put up with Captain Planet occasionally.
Yeah, exactly.
This led to the WNBA and lots of other stuff. This seems to be the opposite of that. It seems to be so many instances, I think, where wokeness is the opposite of what I grew up as liberalism. Liberalism was, let's give the women an equal shot.
Yeah, but you helped create it. Again,
yes.
We always have to preface
I
this.
know, you did this.
We always have to preface it. It's fine. Great that you're saying this stuff now, but you helped this.
This is let's put a male in the swimming pool with the women. I don't get it.
It's crazy. And meanwhile, trans people who genuinely want to compete at athletics and swimming or whatever it may be, they're the ones who are suffering here. They need to be found a way to compete fairly and justly.
Well, what's your answer then?
I think there's one or two answers.
But I mean, that's easy. The answer's already there. Either you give them their own tranny league, or they compete with the sex they were born in. I mean, that's pretty simple, right? Like that's not like she's making it. This fucking fat titted heifer over here, not Pierce, the other one, is making it seem like there's not a simple solution. There's a really simple one.
And where are all the female to male basketball players and football players? When are we going to get to see them? Because it's the same thing, right?
No, it's not. It's different.
Get me a couple female to males and throw them out on an NFL field. We need this just to prove a point.
Mm-hmm.
maybe
All the female to male trannies are too busy trying on their dickies and turning their fucking baseball caps backwards.
No. Let's get them playing sports. Let's cart a couple of your fucking completely shattered bodies off the fucking field on national television.
Right.
Maybe people will start getting the fucking point.
They either compete against their body.
Yeah, let Vince Wilfork run into some 5'4" fucking girl who used to be a frail tomboy.
Fucking mutant league. That's great.
Get out there, Elliot Page.
Yeah, come on.
Biological sex, as many of them did before, or you create an entirely new category for transgender athletes. And then they're able to compete fairly. But what you cannot do is continue to allow more and more trans athletes to start decimating women's records, in some cases, irrevocably. It's just not fair.
And
Well, that's
then
not
let me
the clip I sent, though. That was a lead up, I guess, to the.
Oh, okay. I can just go to Facebook. Grab it right now. Hold on. Sorry. Here it.
Yeah, because the one I grabbed didn't go as viral, but it was way better as far as watching this woman get beat up.
Got it.
And I think it's because some boomer recorded it off the TV. But
Okay, here it is.
good.
Here.
Bad judgment.
Right, but the real scandal is not that he wants to do it. It's
kind
that...
of old
What?
and grumpy right now. I mean,
Yeah, you sound kind of fat.
let's be
Sorry?
Yeah, it's such a
Kids
bullshit.
are immature. That's why they're kids.
Not at 21. Not all over the world.
21-year-olds are immature. That's why we don't let them drink until they're 21. That's why some of us don't think that 20-year-olds or 19-year-olds ought to be able to go get AR-15.
Or vote.
Well, wait for it.
Okay.
They can go fight.
I think there are
They
arguments.
can be in the army.
Well, I think that's a discussion we should have because I think
They
the
can
more
vote.
we know about
I thought if you vote, you should be able to have a certain level of maturity. They're deciding whether you should be in Congress or not.
well,
This is where it starts to get. This is where it starts to get a little. This is where it starts to get a little nasty. Watch him break her.
and by the way, I win those votes.
What?
And I win those votes, and I'm proud of it. But what I'm
So
saying
you just
is
said you
that-
win the votes of the immature.
Well, but the immature. First off, immaturity is not
That's why I wanted to play this clip because he fucking decked her. He fucking that was Rocky
doggy.
4 when the Russian's eye gets cut open.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh shit.
Of the immature.
Watch her.
the immature.
I thought you said I was all right, Spider.
First off, immaturity is not necessarily an age thing. You can be immature well.
But you just
into
played
your
the age
adulthood.
card.
Yeah.
You were like, our argument sucks because we're old. Which
Jesus, he's like, this is like a 4-piece and a biscuit going on right now.
She said she made a nasty little thing and tried to do a little sassy girl moment.
Try to do an okay boomer.
And it pissed him off so much that he was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
which is
No, I didn't say that. I
that's
said
getting
you
so
sounded-
boring.
And by the way,
Look at Can I say look at Pierce? Can you just look at Pierce's face real quick? Just look at his eyes when we go back to him, just real quick.
We're old. Which is
No, I didn't say that. I
that's
said
getting
you
so
sounded-
boring.
and by the way,
He's like, oh, boy.
well, I'm only 58.
He
just for the
literally
record.
did the meme.
That's
Shouldn't
not young.
Shouldn't we critique each other on the content of our ideas, not on those identity politics?
Yeah. Bro.
No, I'm sorry. I thought we were on the left. That's exactly what we do.
We've been trying to do that for years.
You just said that you win the immature votes. She's like,
I mean, you're the one that called them mature, you fucking retard.